Hello, this is Paul Jasmine, and I'm just going to express my opinion about the coronavirus and the things that some states have decided to do, which is they want to reopen their state for business, ignoring all the advice of the scientific community and pretty much putting people's lives at risk. Um, I don't think this is the time to reopen the economy. Infections are still going up, and by people reopening the economy, they are going to make more people get sick, which eventually can overwhelm the health system. Right now, the purpose of the social distancing is not necessary um, to pretty much stop the virus. It's pretty much is to reduce the number of cases. Um, it reduces this the how fast this virus spread, because the problem of this virus is like it spreads faster than any other virus out there. It is not the flu. It's not the same as the flu. The symptoms are way different, and there's no cure for that, and there's no known treatment to effectively treat the virus. Which pretty much means that if one gets sick, you don't know how your body is going to react, and you don't even know whether you are going to experience um, really bad symptoms and you will need to go to a hospital or not. So that's the danger of this virus. And the fact that there's people downplaying the risk of this virus, it's ridiculous. The fact that there's political leaders that are downplaying the risk of this virus is ridiculous. The fact that there are political leaders deciding to reopen the economy because in their view that is more important than the health of their people, it's ridiculous. The fact that there's people that are taking this and saying that, but it's my right if I want to go out, is also ridiculous. It shows how ignorant they are. It shows how very little they know. And unfortunately, it's making me. It's all sad. It's all sad when the political leaders they downplay this. They want to pretend that nothing bad is going to happen, but I can only see how bad it could get. And it will get bad in those states because of those political leaders paying more attention to the economy than to the health of the people. Leaving themselves getting guided by people that don't know anything and just want to complain. Um, that's just a small sacrifice, that one has to make. Just stay home, only go out if you really need essential things, and hopefully the cases are going to start dwindling down. But if you're not willing to do that, the cases are going to continue appearing and the virus is going to stay for longer. And the more time we're going to have to spend indoor, and the more time we'll have to continue with the social distancing, it's not easy to stay. It is. I know it can be tough. I've been affected too by it financially. I was scheduled to start a new job, and all of a sudden they decided to cancel that job. They froze the position, so I ended up losing that job opportunity. But to be honest, I have enjoyed more staying at home because it's safer. I don't want to get sick. This virus doesn't discriminate. You can be 20 something years old and you could end up in a hospital. And the fact that our political leaders don't understand that and they are allowing the restrictions for social distancing to end earlier is just a bad decision, in my opinion. And I just hope that it doesn't get worse, but honestly, I think it's going to get worse. So I just hope for the best. I hope that people understand that this is really something real, that this is happening, and I hope that eventually they can come up and take better decisions in the future. Anyway, peace out for now.